Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. Today is August 28th of the year 2023, the day that Cartoon Network is officially going to be losing a significant amount of airtime to Adult Swim. This is all in an effort to introduce a classics block onto the channel called Checkered Past. And when this was announced a few months back, there were a lot of questions about this block as to what kind of Cartoon Network classics would be premiering on it, if it would be strictly shows that premiered on the channel when it launched back in the late 90s, or would it be shows all throughout Cartoon Network's history? And we finally have some answers to that. So first and foremost, when this was first announced back, I want to say 2-3 months ago, it was announced that this block would be starting at 6 p.m. now that Adult Swim will be taking over the 6 p.m. hour as well. As we know, early in the year they took over the 7 p.m. hour. Well, that's actually changed. Now it turns out that Cartoon Network will be signing off at 5 p.m. on Mondays through Friday. So essentially, Cartoon Network's going to sign on every day at 6 a.m. all the way until 7:30 a.m. where Cartoonito will be on until 9 a.m. Then from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. it will be Cartoon Network. Then Adult Swim will be on from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. It is going to have the longest amount of airtime on the channel. And like I said, when this was first announced back 2-3 months ago, it really seems like Cartoon Network is now turning into Adult Swim, and Cartoon Network is just a block on its own channel, which is a shame. But at the same time, the positive of this is we're finally getting a classics block. And like I said earlier, when this block was first announced, the question was, is this only going to be shows from Cartoon Network's early history, or is it going to be shows from Cartoon Network's entire history? And as of right now, the way this block is seeming, at least starting out, it's only going to be shows that were on the early days of Cartoon Network. So starting off at 5 p.m. we have Dexter's Laboratory, at 5:30 Ed and Eddie, 6 p.m. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, 6:30 Courage the Cowardly Dog, and the block ends at 7 o'clock. So it is a 2-hour block, because that was something we also didn't know when this announcement was made, was how long was this block going to be for. So a few things first and foremost on this. First, I want to touch on the shows they're including in this block. I think it's a good variety of shows. I think there's some great classic series there. My little caveat or criticism, if you want to call it that, I feel like, you know, every day they're going to be airing those 4 shows. That's great. It's great to see that these shows are going to be airing on the channel again, but it would be nice to have more of a variety there. It'd be nice maybe if on Monday it is these 4 shows airing, then on Tuesday, let's say it's Codenames Kids Next Door airing alongside Chowder or Ben 10 or some other show from Cartoon Network's past. It'd be nice to see every single day they have a different classic airing on the channel. Maybe Samurai Jack or Megas XLR is thrown in there as well. The one thing about this block, which I feel like, I don't want to say it's going to be an issue, but I feel like it's something that is going to happen, is I feel like the more niche, or rather the lesser known Cartoon Network series such as Megas XLR or Camp Lazlo, or maybe a show like Symbiotic Titan as well, I feel like those shows aren't going to ever get a spotlight on this block. I feel like during this block they should have a wide variety of shows airing, not just the most popular series to ever air on Cartoon Network. And I feel like they shouldn't be having the 4 same series air every single day, because variety is the spice of life, right? I don't want to be corny, but the schedule needs more variety. Yes, this block is adding to that, but it'd be nice to see them have more shows than just those 4 series airing every single day. And the second thing that I have a bit of an issue with this block is, in my opinion, I really just feel like it's ending way too soon. It starts out at 5 p.m., which I feel like, okay, that's a good time to have this block air. Started at 5 p.m., maybe 6 p.m., whatever, not a bad time. But the fact of the matter is that it's ending at 7 p.m. to switch over to King of the Hill. Like, do we really need to have King of the Hill come on to Cartoon Network, or rather Adult Swim, at 7 p.m.? Like, is that really necessary? I feel like this block, in all honesty, should go to at least 8 p.m., if not 9 p.m., if not even 10 p.m. Like, imagine how awesome it would be that you tune on to Cartoon Network every day at 5 p.m. to watch 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours worth of classic series air on the channel. I feel like that would be so awesome to see. In my opinion, I feel like the ideal time for this block would be from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Have it be 4 hours a night, every single night, where you have a bunch of classics airing on the channel. I understand now they're starting it at 5 p.m. Maybe make it 5 to 9 or even 5 to 10. I feel like that would help the channel immensely, because now that would be adding a wide variety of classics to the channel, more so than you already are, because like I said, you're only only having those 4 shows air during this 2-hour window. So maybe if we make that a 4-hour window, you have 8 shows air a day. Maybe on Monday it's a certain 8 shows, then on Tuesday it's another selection of 8 shows, and on Wednesday a different selection, Thursday a different selection, and Friday a different selection. Or maybe it alternates every other day on what shows are airing. I feel like the possibilities are endless here because of the wide library of series that Cartoon Network has, but for now it seems like it's going to be very limited in what we're getting. Eventually they will run out of episodes to air of these series, and I would presume that once, let's say, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy airs all of its episodes, another show would come take its place. But how cool would it be for like every day to be a different decade that's covered? Like on Mondays it's the late 90s, on Tuesday it's the early to mid 2000s, Wednesdays mid 2000s to early 2010s, and then so on and so on, every day having a different era of Cartoon Network era on the channel. Or even if you want to mix and match it, like it'd be so cool seeing Ed and Eddie play alongside regular show, and then Adventure Time playing alongside Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Like I said, the possibilities are endless here, and I feel like while Checkered Past is a great idea, and I am so happy to see them finally doing it because it's something that I've been saying the network has needed to do for years, I feel like it's not being implemented in the best way possible. I feel like doubling the length of the block would be a great starting point, and adding more variety to it as well would really make this perfection. I mean, there's not many ways to screw this up, and I don't want to say they are screwing this up because they are doing it, and that's a good thing. They're doing a decent job with it, but I feel like it could be done better just a little bit more, and it would be perfect. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. What do you guys think about Checkered Past? Do you think it starts too early, too late? You wish it was longer, had more variety of shows in it? Let me know in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this from DC Network. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.